We are starting in 5 minutes. Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of that. Ding, 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 ding. I just added in my notes to learn how to implement a timer on my frickin' intro page. That's why it's important to take notes, especially if you're like me, you have ADHD, and every time you have an idea, you will immediately lose it if you don't write it down. I'll be right back. Enjoy the licensed music. I am licensed to be allowed to use licensed. We are starting in 2 minutes. Fun, fun, fun. If anybody's already on, go right ahead and chat. You won't show up on the screen, but I will still see you. Dance, dance, dance. We are starting in 1 minute. Take that piss now. Grab a snack, something to drink. I need to get more big labels for my printer. I got what now? 6? I need more. Love the 4x6 ones. I'm so gassy. There we go. Oopalay. Yeah, I'm fiddling with my settings again. I actually turned out my top light. Gives me a big glare on the screen, but at least you guys can actually see me. Adjusted my settings a little bit so I'm a little less see-through and I can actually use the pink color I had for my background. Slowly learning how to adjust my chroma key. A bit more centered. I moved my camera yesterday because I had camera issues. Tried to use my webcam. It wanted nothing to do with the new setting. Still a little bit of transparency here, but it's not as bad as usual. Usually when I have a sip of tea on screen, the entire mug is like completely gray. Now it's just a little bit pink. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Sure, why do you like pink so much? Well, why don't you? It's such a great color. Oh, I almost forgot. Very important. I always forget something at the beginning of my streams. I don't know why. I suck. Let's get this party started. Where's my script? Okay. I was just drawing Riza earlier, and now I just gave myself Riza hair. Of course, the reason I'm always looking at that screen is that's where my script is, my Streamlabs stuff is, my chat is. And speaking of chat, good afternoon, Sharon. Good afternoon, Paul. How are you doing? You should show up eventually. There you are. As you can see, I fiddle with my chroma screen, the settings a little bit. Was able to use my pink graphic background. The fuck are they doing up there? And as you probably saw, because I know you you stalked my Ko-fi shop. By the way, thank you for stalking my Ko-fi shop. I did the 3 cards for the colors of the month challenge yesterday, and already sold 2. Oh, and there's Coco. Hi, Coco. Now all the party people are here. After that, anybody else is a bonus. posted the rules earlier, and Coco, as you can see, I fiddled with my chroma screen settings a little bit, so I'm a little less transparent when I'm up close and personal. Also got my light up. It still gives me a big glare on my screen, but at least the image is better. And I badly need some new hair cream because holy jeez, I washed my hair yesterday and I got this patch over here that looks so greasy. Ah. Ew, 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 ew. Speaking of my shop, I made a big comic book drop. I plan on doing a big sketch card drop also. Want a clear space. And earn money from all that work so I can do more art. So I can earn more money, and so the cycle goes. Gonna move the sketch a little bit so there's a bit more room. But no one's home. You know, the playlist has been running for a while when most of the songs don't have lyrics, and the ones that do, you actually remember them. Are you guys shy all of a sudden? You're not talking? Or is there something going on with YouTube's chat? Did you guys have a good New Year? Did you guys have a good Christmas? Oh, well, at least somebody's trying to do something. Dance, ball, dance. Oh. There's somebody new dressed as Edgar. And it's one of these weird Russian bots. I'm pretty sure it's a bot by now. The same thing happened yesterday with another Russian-looking name. Just comes in, drops some weird shit, and fucks off. I might have to restrict my my own bots a bit to try and avoid this kind of stupid shit. When it's not one thing, it's another. When I say I want people to talk, I want real people to talk. I don't know if you guys noticed recently my mom's been cutting her hair, and instead of having it curly, she has it wavy. She's super cute. I'm very itchy, so I'm going to be scratching at all my orifices for a while. It's dry down here, and there's no amount of lotion that'll fix that. And I shit you not, that is, let's have an awesome new year, lots of positive stuff, all the positive stuff. Even if you get up and choose violence every morning, it's going to be fucking positive violence. To make your world a better place. Ding! That's another thing I would like to implement, some camera effects, so I can have some cartoon emotions on my face. I have no idea how I'm going to do that. Like, I don't even know where to look. Speaking of gifts that are still in the mail, there's that apron that I wanted from a Dick Blick that is still back order. They may have it at the end of this month. May. Looking forward to that, because having some of my gifts still in the mail, you know what that means? More gifts for me! And it's going to be a surprise, because who knows when they're gonna show up? At least your parents tried. You know what happened with my family. I know your family can take a long walk off a short pier. And we'll leave it to that because we are trying to have a nice, happy, changing your mind off of stuff live stream. I'm just saying they could use a little push with an 18-wheeler truck. I don't know why Mom has such a need to be so extra at Christmas, because I'm very happy with what I got. Especially for the bathrobe. Because yes, it's a hand-me-down, but she never wore it. I think she wore it for one Christmas once. She's always hot, so she has no need for a bathrobe. So it's virtually new. It's still super soft. And because it's not ratty and half rotten like my old one, it's actually warm. And when it's not Christmas, whenever something of hers doesn't fit her anymore, she kind of like throws it at my face basically, like, here, you have it, it's yours now. I'm still crying daily over my ruined Christmas, as you know. Stop that, because it's not your fault. What you should be is gnash your teeth in rage because they are stupid. My only regret is not being there to pile drive them personally. Now let's put on a happy face and remember that nursery rhyme book about all the deaths according to the letter of the alphabet. And this is why I set my live stream to 18 plus people. I am very thirsty. Like I mentioned earlier, it's very dry down here, and maybe I should make myself a thermos. What can I say? It's very good tea. And yeah, the thing about the 8-bit dough controller is that at the beginning I had it in my wish list for a while, and at the beginning of last year I decided to actually buy one because I knew I was going to send my Joy-Cons for repair at Nintendo of Canada. Apparently Mom did not update her version of my wish list because she got me another one. But I'm not complaining. Not only is it a different skin, because mine, the one I had, was a slim NES skin. The one she got me was a regular 8-bit dough controller. Similar model, but not exactly the same. Because the one she got me was not a slim one. It was a regular, thicker one that has force feedback. It has the room for force feedback. And as mentioned, it is SNES themed. So right now it's the one I'm using by default. If anything, I would probably switch back to the Joy-Cons on rare occasions, like when I need my amiibos or something. And I usually use the Slim for when I game, rarely again on the Mac. Comme disait l'autre, on peut toujours s'arranger avec moi. This is a quote from La Surprise de César, an Asterix movie. It doesn't matter because I have a very good Photodon screen. I can literally jab my tablet and it will do nothing because my protective screen is that good. This stream not sponsored by Photodon, but they should because I really like their products. I like me some shiny eyes. The angle is a little too straight. Straight. I'm hoping to get maybe some more patrons, some more coffees this year, as I do good stuff for my subscriber exclusive stuff. I would like to that more people see what I do. And then the new sticker thing is taking its sweet time to kick in, because you need to be a subscriber for 6 months, 3 months apparently before the physical sticker starts to kick in. They're available, but it's gonna take a while before they actually start. Like, it should take about another month for my current subscriber before they have actual access to, what was the first one? Darmani. The Darmani sticker. Interesting to see the 3D Asterix movies. They look really good. A weird live-action version too. There are 4 live-action movies! The Domain of the Gods is kind of so-so. Very lovely animation. Humor? I had more fun with The Secret of the Magic Potion, which came after, and if I'm not mistaken was directed by Alain Chabat. I think. I'm not sure. Who also directed and starred in the second live-action Asterix, the Cleopatra mission? Mission Cleopatra? I don't know, I've watched them in French, the real language. And that one was super good. And then it went downhill from there. I didn't even see the 4th live action one, and I was looking forward to it because it had Jolie Thorax in it. which is one of my favorite, like, one-shot characters. But then they change him from Englishman to Scotsman with a French accent, and this whole shtick was that he had an English accent. Said in a French voice. So the grammar and phrasing was all over the place. So if you gotta watch a version of Asterix sur les Bretons, and the Britons, I think it should be called in English, check out the animated movie or the book. I don't know if the live action is good, I just know they did my boy dirty. But as far as the 3D movies goes, they're the two ones that we have right now, they're working on the third one, L'Empire du Milieu, if I'm not mistaken. Either it's a third either it's a third 3D animation or a live action movie. I'm not sure, but I think it's the next 3D animation. Now everybody knows I'm French-Canadian and completely obsessed with Asterix. Good job, Paul! Speaking of Asterix, as with anything I'm interested in, I stay away from the fandom because ever since they change from Uderzo to Conrad and Fairy, people have been complaining the entire time, and oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. He's not as good as Uderzo, he doesn't write as good as Goscinny. Goscinny has been dead since, like, what, 1977? And then when it was just Uderzo, people were complaining that Uderzo was not as good a writer. Well, no, he's not as good a writer because he's an artist. I know, because I'm an artist, and I'm not that good a writer. And then when Uderzo handpicked, I have to put the emphasis on that. When Uderzo handpicked Fairy and Conrad to work on Asterix, every time there's a new album, people come the fuck plain. It's not as funny, it's not as good, it's not as detailed. Look. Okay? Look. Let's be honest here. Be happy you have more Asterix to look forward to. Okay? Conrad is splitting his ass in 8, imitating Uderzo's style. He is doing his bloody best. And the reason Uderzo's backgrounds were so good and detailed and full of life is not just because he was a better artist. Conrad, once again, is doing his fucking best. But Uderzo, at the time of most of his books, had the freaking money and ability to travel across Europe to get his references, like, live, on demand, quote unquote. So he drew what he saw. What Conrad has to do most of the time is he only gets to Google the locations. Conrad is doing his fucking best. And as far as the sense of humor goes, Fairy is also doing his fucking best. Like, Uderzo worked with Destiny, and when it was his time to grab the reins of scripting, people were not happy regardless. You can't have another Goscinny. And Fairy is not as shitty as everybody's trying to make him pass, you know? Like, he had some pretty good gags in the last book. Of course, the first book was not all there, but it was not a shitfest like people try to make it pass for. I have opinions and I will fucking share them. I mean, it could be worse. You could be stuck in a Moulin Star section problem where you're not allowed to do anything with Tintin lest you be sued from Until Kingdom Come. We've already had that rant. As for what's going on with Lucky Luke, that's a whole different basket of apples. But at least you're getting more Lucky Luke. So yeah, stay away from fandoms. All that to say, people complain, I don't feel like complaining. And I spent 20 minutes complaining, explaining why I don't want to complain. Why? Because I believe we have established before, I am a dumbass. Should probably, there we go. We don't want to ink on the black layer. We are going to hate ourselves if we do that. Oh, but speaking of animation, I recently found out, through Cinecado, that there was some kind of animation, earlier version of the La Flûte à Six Schtroumpfs comics, cartoon thingy. I think in English it's simply called the Flute with Six Holes or something like that. But it's really the Flute with Six Smurfs, with Smurfs taking the place of the word holes because Smurfs. And I had no idea it existed. Like, even the credits were like, this guy did that, this guy did that, this guy did that, done. No, not even music, didn't even have time to figure out what happened. And I know the animation was not by Hanna-Barbera. At least the voicing was definitely not by Hanna-Barbera. Because everybody had the little high-pitch voice that they usually keep for the Smurfs. And when I say that, I mean that in the English version, because in the French version of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon of the Smurfs, they have normal voices. They're not sped up or higher pitched or anything. But this was a French cartoon and everybody had the higher pitched voices. Like, they only had the one guy to do the voices and they changed his pitch to make different characters. So if you guys can find it maybe on the Vimeo or YouTube or something in French, because otherwise it's not bad at all animation-wise, and it follows the story of La Flûte à Six Schtroumpfs pretty well. It was an interesting little piece of animation that I stumbled on. Because here's the thing, the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, usually the credits say d'après l'œuvre de Peyo, after Peyo, based on Peyo stuff. But this particular movie that I'm talking about had Peyo participating in the creation. Peyo was alive and working on that cartoon. So that's one of the things that makes it absolutely fascinating to me. For those who don't know, Peyo being, of course, the creator of the Smurfs. Gotta constantly keep an eye on that screen, so... That Smurfs film looks amazing. Didn't know about it, thank you. You're welcome, I knew it interests you. And what's even cuter is that it has some musical numbers. And at least one of them that I can remember, but I'm not gonna sing it, is how they introduced the Smurfs to Johann and Pierre-Louis. I think in English he's called Peewit, but I'm still gonna refer to him as Peerlowee because that's how I know him. And they sing about how each Smurf looked the same, but if you get to know them, they each have their own personality. And it's super cute, I love it. It was a very entertaining watch. I don't watch movies often, but when I do, I will tell people about it, that's for sure. Another movie that I enjoy a lot, that when I share with people, they usually look at me like, is The Savage Planet. I like the look, I like how surreal it is. I like the weird looks my friends give me whenever I have them watch it with me. I don't even have a copy. I just go on Vimeo and hope for the best each time. I would like to have a copy. I have a VHS copy of The Last Unicorn, another really beautiful movie. And not gonna lie, I highly enjoy Mia Farrow's voice as the unicorn. You can watch it on the official channel for Smurfs on YouTube. English version is called Smurfs and the Magic Flute, if anyone's interested. Well, that's even better. They're sharing it. You know damn well Moulin Sarr wouldn't do that with Tintin. I like that movie. Yes, it is a good movie. No, watch, I will not get up. I am working. Normally I would, but I'm on camera. Keeper, what the fuck did you just say to me, eyes? I don't remember when's the last time I saved, so I'm gonna save. Don't remember when's the last time I sipped, so I'm gonna sip. Not gonna lie, I really love this stuff. Yeah, I'm checking my messages. What you gonna do about it? I'm a popular bitch. I'm a popular gassy bitch. Danny Phantom. Come on, tell me that's not a familiar bass note we're going on there. I do not know the entire theme song. I watched Danny Phantom, but not enough to remember how the theme song goes beyond the intro. Danny Phantom. And I remember Samurai Jack. Mostly because it has like what? Like less than 10 words. If anybody's wondering where I get the idea of adding stray hairs like that, that is from Sailor Moon, the manga. I like doing it, so I do it. Toei, leave me alone, you don't have copyright on the manga. And if you do, you don't have copyright on stray hairs, so fuck off. I'm gonna see if I have time this week to do more of the prompts that I had for this weekend. It's just that the first one that I did yesterday took nearly an hour, freaking burned me out. And just to add salt to the wound, it's still up for sale in the shop, while the other two got sold right away. Barely had time to advertise them. So personally, I don't think I should do that, because then people will expect more free art, and like, I'm doing the prompts out of the goodness of my heart, but it shouldn't replace my actual job of commissioning art. And then nobody wants a burnt out Shiro. So if I do any sketch cards this week, it'll probably be continuing the At the Stroke of Midnight blank horror cards. Ooh. It looks shiny. It's not. It's my chroma screen going nuts, but... Oh god, I just had like Vietnam War flashbacks to the vibranium sketch cards. Ah, never again. Man, allait dire, c'est... I like to do these little panic sweat drops. I don't know. They're funny to me. And well, that's the fun thing about doing my own comic. I do whatever the fuck I want. I'm all tilted. You guys can see my chair with the pink stripe. It's actually green, it's just my chroma screen is working better. Another movie that I like is The King and the Bird, Le Roi et l'Oiseau, which pretty much had a similar problem to the Thief and the Cobbler. It took several decades to complete. And like, there's at least one part off the top of my head where you can easily tell that it was done by an entirely different person in an entirely different decade. There is a scene with lions, and the lions will completely change style and even animation, scene per scene. Like, in one scene they actually match the style of the rest of the animation, and in another they look like cheapo Hanna-Barbera lions for some reason, out of nowhere. And then back to the fancy animation, and then back to another animation style completely. Yo, it's something. But it's overall a very, very pretty, very good, question mark, movie. It depends of your tastes. I do like me some surreal animation, not gonna lie. The name escapes me right now. I think they released it in the early 2000s. There was a movie, well, at least an animation that could have been part of Fantasia, but it was not finished until the 2000s, I believe. The name escapes me right now, but it was a collaboration between Dolly, who is my favorite artist. Or should I say painter, really, because I have a lot of favorite artists. And Walt Disney. And it's basically at the core, quote-unquote, surreal ballerina. Another real pretty movie. With varying art styles going on. There's some hand-drawn stuff, there's some 3D rendered stuff, because once again it was finished way later than when it was started. If you just Google Dolly Disney's animation, you'll probably find it, because the one time I actually did get to watch it, it was on YouTube, so... And I better not catch any of you thinking, Sharon is a snob because she likes surreal cartoons and cartoons that take themselves seriously and da-da-da. No, I like cartoons, period. I just find surreal cartoons interesting because of all the techniques they use and stuff you don't see in normal cartoons. But I absolutely love stupid cartoons too. Classic Ren and Stimpy, love it. John Crifalusi, hate him. But classic Ren and Stimpy, like Bob Camp, Ren and Stimpy is very good. I have never watched Invader Zim. That was not one of mine. Powerpuff Girls, pretty good. Classic Powerpuff Girls, pretty good because their more recent reboot, not my cup of tea. Most of the time nowadays, I pretty much watch YouTubers play games I don't plan on playing myself. Or play games that I've already played and I just enjoy seeing them on the screen again. When I'm too lazy to play the game myself. Feels weird to get to see me with my normal brown hair again because thanks to the Grand Theft Auto saga, I've been coloring my hair blonde this entire time. Because apparently when I dye my hair brown, I look meaner. It's my natural color, bitch. It's a real thing that somebody said to me. And I have done a bootleg cookie about it. We do not need to revisit the issue. Just check the archives. Oh, here's the fun part where Sharon's gonna constantly zoom in and out. Oh wait, she does that all the friggin' time. Hey, when you're working, use your tools. Don't skip out on using your tools because some asswipe decided to tell you, like, stupid bullshit like, don't use reference. Me, I'm a good artist. I draw stuff from memory. Well, you're either a good artist or you draw stuff from memory. It's one or the other. There is no shame in working with reference. First person tries to shame you about it. They know nothing. And are trying to gatekeep art. How are you supposed to learn if you don't know what something looks like? And don't go, well, I know what a bird looks like. Trust me, you don't know what a bird looks like. I am not shitting on you. I am speaking from experience. You do not know what a bird looks like. And when I say you, I mean me. Especially when you're learning. Use your tools. Use your references. I need to see if I can adjust the sensitivity of my paint bucket so there's even less white artifacts when I color. Anything to save me just a little bit of time, you know? Plus, this week is going to be so busy. So busy. Deadlines are coming up. But I feel pretty confident about them. Even if I've had a lot of dysfunctional, executive dysfunction issues. Oh, good! Stream avatar. Hang on, I gotta reboot stream avatars so you guys can be there again. Apparently there's a frickin' timer. Alright. We are back. Everybody's back. If I... where it is? There. Ah, perfect. Yes, exactly. Doesn't matter if the pattern does not match, because it's a webcomic. And now Paul is camping. Color pattern. Ah, there it is. And this is how you add pattern in clip. Also, don't worry about my footsies. I do indeed have a pair that fits now. I am wearing them right now. They're a little tight, but the price was right. That is a Final Fantasy VI reference. Because once again, this is my stream. I do whatever the fuck I want. While keeping within the YouTube and Twitch TOS, so I don't get kicked off. You guys seems to enjoy watching me draw, so I will do my best to not get kicked off any platforms. Gonna save, gonna sip, and then we're gonna do the backgrounds. Then we're gonna adjust the text so it's nice and pretty, and then we will call it a day. Might as well finish it. It's cold. So tasty. I am gonna stretch so hard once we're done here. Alright. Back to the screen. Let's get this party started. And now back to black. He's back, the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. I'm gonna get DMC'd. I'm gonna get DMCA'd. I accidentally said I'm gonna get Devil May Cry. It's a good song, though. Do I have it on my phone? I don't think I do. That's the Markiplier and screen music, isn't it? It's similar. Comic looks awesome. Sharon, thanks for the great show. You're welcome. I'm happy you enjoy it, Kefka. So I'm not sure if it's safe to have Kefka tell you that he likes your stuff. I still have the old bathrobe, by the way. I plan on throwing it out, but I'm not keeping it for sentimental value. It's because my art apron didn't show up yet, and I don't have any other long art aprons at all. So I'm keeping it as an apron when I do some traditional stuff. It's already covered in paint and what have you, so... Yeah, so I don't know what Mom's problem was this year, because every year she keeps telling me, we're going to have a small Christmas, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, don't be disappointed, and I'm like, okay. And she's the one that's disappointed. Not of her own gifts, she absolutely loved her gifts, but she, for some reason this year, she was convinced she had completely fricked up my gifts. Because some didn't show up. One I already had, but it's a different model. And, like, the worst one was the fact that the bathrobe was secondhand, and that one I just don't understand. Because she always gives me hand-me-down clothes. So yeah, I was happy. She thought I wasn't happy, despite my smiles and my yays and my, ooh, neat. And then I bothered her for deviled eggs. And I got them, and I ate deviled eggs for nearly 2 weeks straight. Oh, it was worth it. Alright, let's save, let's take a look-see. I'm so itchy, I need all the lotion. All the lotion. Maybe I should turn my black layer back to black. There we go. No. That's why we do a little look-see at the end. Make sure we got everything. I'm very happy that I finally got my pink background to work. That's part of the reason I'm looking a lot at myself today instead of the actual camera. I'm gonna clean up Mom's rant real quick. There we go. Ah yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Well, forgot my it's important. It's part of who I am. Even if you guys don't really see it on camera, I do have a beauty mark here. It got paler with age. It used to be a nice dark brown. Now it's raised and it's turning into a witch wart. I mean, if we were to draw all my beauty marks, like, we would never be done. So I just focus on that one because I think it's cute. Even if it's turning into a witch wart. Yeah, believe we're good. So we are calling it a day. So as usual, extra special sugar sprinkled thanks to my patrons on Patreon, my supporters, Amber Beach, FB, Paul K, Missenovis. Your continued support is immensely appreciated. You have no idea, even if you support only the $1 tier, you guys make the difference. And the one that supports the $20 tiers, you make a bigger difference, but you all make a very important difference. So, of course, the next stream is going to be next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. What is the exact date? Calendar blocks. There we go. On the 16th. So, Sunday, January 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern. Coco just said, I got more moles than a molehill too. You are kissed by the gods is what you are, Coco. I'll see you guys next Sunday. I hope you guys had fun watching me draw this. I know I had a lot of fun drawing it. I love you all, and bye.